Thanks for giving us comments and likes to know what we need to do better and we don't need to do anymore. It continues to help us grow. So kudos to you for that. Moving forward, yesterday, or let's say this past Saturday, the Masters Air Jordan 12s were released. And to say the least, wow. It was an anticipated release. It was a hype beast release. And it was definitely more than I anticipated and bargained for in all my time in doing pre-orders and going to releases, camping out and all that great stuff. I'm going to give you a little snippet of how my day went. I won't get too much into it, but I just want to say we need to do better. We need to do better getting out here. If you are a hype beast, meaning that you only get these kicks when they come out because everybody else is getting them, you don't really keep them. Maybe you want to do pre-orders, because the thing that happens is a lot of hype beasts come into the play of in the line and they don't really get it. They get frustrated. They break in line. They do things and break the law and shut down the whole situation. Therefore, no one can get a kick. And it's just not that serious. So I guess this is a public service announcement that when you go into these campouts and releases, make sure you bring proper clothing. You bring any additional blankets or whatever you need depending on the weather. If you have chairs, most of the time they will not let you keep chairs in line, like folded chairs and things like that. So take them if you like to, but make sure if they say you can't bring them, leave them in the car. If you can't bring them, keep the lines moving, keep it consistent. If you have people that are coming with you in line and they're not there right away, then you let the people behind you know. That's just courtesy. So then there's not about 10 good people just rushing into the line and people have been waiting for hours, because that's just not going to happen, and that's a lot of times where things go awry. So these are just some safety precautions and just some tips on really getting out there and camping when you do not do a raffle ticket or you do not win a raffle ticket. Now let's get into this. I'm so happy and I'm definitely thankful that I was even able to get a pair of these, because it was so crazy getting pairs for pre-orders versus, you know, getting your own pairs. You always look out for your customers first. So I just knew that I wouldn't be able to get mine, but I had someone else on my job while I took care of other people's. So that was a plus. Now let's get into it. As you can see here, this is the box for the Air Jordan 12, the Masters, are as they're called. And you know what I like to do, start with the details on the box. Here you have a size 9, and then the Air Jordan Masters, or they say Air Jordan. The colorway is listed as black, white, black metallic gold, noir, and metallic and metal black and metal white. I'm sorry. And of course made in China. The style code is 130-690-013, and that perforated tag suggested retail price is $190. And then, as I said, it's a size 9. You look at the front of the box, and this is, I always show these things for authenticity reasons. You have here the Jumpman in orange. You have here on this side, and it states, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. Wonder who that could be. We all know that answer. And then you have the Jumpman again here in orange, and on this front tab, or the flap that comes up, it says Jordan. And on the top of the box, you have the Jumpman in a black silhouette. And on the bottom of the box, you have the verbiage here telling you where Nike's located, which is Beaverton, Oregon. And then where it was made and other associations. So look for these things on the box for authenticity. It's very important. Now we go in, and I've already opened them. So this is not the initial opening. You see them, how they're laying in the box. Of course, going back to the OG box, you have here the card. This Masters card is what this was based on. It was a poster done back in '89, and this is what it was based off of, in reference to creating this shoe. Also, we know that Jordan plays golf, and he's an avid fan as well as a player. He does pretty good, you know, especially in the celebrity tournaments. I remember watching him growing up, and